Our last step today is a little bit of an advanced feature where you can upload your own silhouette to make a shape for your Tagxedo. So notice that when we went into our shapes, these are all silhouettes. They're just an outline with a solid center that we can use for making our shapes for the words to fit in. So if you would like to upload your own shape of something of your personal interest, that's our next step here. So you can go make a new tab, and in that new tab we can do a Google search for something that you are interested in. So I'm going to do the Eiffel Tower, but I'm going to enter another word next to Eiffel Tower, and that is silhouette. And your guest teacher can write silhouette in nice big print up on the whiteboard so that you know how to spell it correctly. We have to use a silhouette because anything that's too detailed won't work terribly well. So I'm going to return there, and I'm going to go to an image search of Eiffel Tower silhouette. Now you'll find that the things that work the best are very simple and solid. So this one right here would work pretty well because my words can go inside of that very solidly. But if I choose this one, there's too many holes in that picture and it will be hard for those words to wrap around. Sometimes you might have to try one or two different versions of your silhouette before you find one that you find really works well with the image that you have chosen. Once you've found an image you like, you're going to click on it to bring you to the larger version of that image. We're going to right click and save image as. This again is where you're going to go to your desktop to save. Last time we saved to your iDrive permanently. This image you can just put on your desktop so you can upload it right away into Tagxedo. So once you've put it in there, you may hit save, and now it will be on your desktop when you go back into Tagxedo. So back over to your Tagxedo tab, we're going to go into the shape menu, and you are going to add an image. Now notice the one that I have out here has the words in the center. If I want my new image to have the words in the center, then I want to leave it on this format. If I would rather my words be on the outside, then I want to change my orientation, or excuse me, my shape to invert it. And click on any shape there to get the words on the outside. Whatever mode you're currently in on your Tagxedo, when you upload is what's going to work for your uploaded image. So I'm going to go back to the one where I put my words on the inside of my image. So I'll switch it back here, because that's the way I'd like my new image to go. I'm going to choose Add Image from down here in the Shape options, and it's going to ask from where, and I'll just do it in my desktop till I find that image. And you can see it gives you a little demonstration of what that might look like. So I'll choose Accept, and I'll take a moment to load, and hopefully we get a pretty good reproduction here of the Eiffel Tower. Not bad, that one looked pretty good. Again, then I can go in and I can change my font choices to something I like. I can change my colors again. I can toggle things on and off. Refresh that. And all of those things will allow me to play with these choices. I can change the color, anything I'd like to, with that new image in mind. If you find that you have one that doesn't work terribly well, just go back to Google Images and search another image and see what you can find. For example, this girl in the rain, this is way too skinny and small and detailed. If I tried to use her, my words wouldn't really look much like this picture when I was done. You want to pick something that's nice and simple. For example, you might want to choose a football instead of a football player for a silhouette, because the more simple the object is, the more easily you can recognize it once we put our words in. One other simple feature I wanted to show you that some kids have liked to play with is graying out the outline of the shape. So if I click the actual word shape here, it'll put that word, the gray area around your shape, so that it kind of sets your borders a little bit for you. Some kids really like that on there, some kids don't. So if you type it, hit it on, you can hit it back off just by touching the word shape instead of the arrow next to shape. That works really well for some of the features, and and kids don't like it for other shapes they use. That's completely up to your creativity. Again, we can use our history button and make sure that you save with the 500 and tell it where to save when you find one that you like. If you have time here at the end of class, you may be able to have time to upload more than one silhouette, but be sure that in your image search you use the word silhouette so that you get these kind of black line images for you to fill. Enjoy your Tagxedo!